everybody, and welcome to the Laughingstock channel. Today I'm going to go through a small box of toys that I picked up from the auction last week. I haven't had a chance to do a video until now, but yeah, I picked up a box of mostly Rescue Heroes and then some die-cast airplanes. And I got a deal and a half. I got the whole box for $7 plus tax and stuff. So I'll just kind of start going through it here. This is one of the rescue vehicles. You know, it's supposed to be like an emergency vehicle. I think, you know, obviously they're Fisher-Price too. The Fisher-Price Rescue Heroes. And there's the little Rescue Heroes. They're in good shape. There is a little bit of wear on it. This is kind of cool. This like anchor thing, or grappling hook, I guess it is, pulls out. I haven't figured out how you wind it up yet, other than just turn the wheel here. So there are two vehicles. So I'm showing you the vehicles first because they were on the top of the box and kind of big and bulky and in the way. So, and then this, whatever you call this, tractor machine. It's got a button here you push to make the jaws open and close. It's got a cool belt on it. It's got, you know, this lifts up. This, I believe, is where you would put a backpack, and I think that's a hook for the backpack or something. I really haven't tried any of these out, but my son had Rescue Heroes years ago, but he only had like some of the characters and their accessories. He didn't have like cool vehicles. So, all right, well, here's another something. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, this looks like hoses. Maybe, I'm not sure how it goes. I haven't figured it out yet, what it does. Some kind of helicopter-y thing. I don't know if it's missing part of it or if this is the whole thing and it like a guy carries it and then he's supposed to be able to, like, you know, go up into the air. Maybe that's it. It's like a personal flying device. I don't know, for the heroes. Anyhow, I'm just going to start pulling out some of the pieces. You know, this guy's got his backpack. I'll have to do a little research and see if, you know, if they're complete, if they have all their parts. I don't know their names. I don't know if there's a way to tell their names if they're on there. Let me look on here. There is like an ID number on their foot, it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's some writing on here. It says 20... Is it from 2000? That's about right. That would be about from the age when my kids were that age. Now, when he had them, he only had like, you know, 3 or 4... Oh, this is funny. The feet are backwards. He only had like a few characters. Like, you know, I'm sure they made more after we had them. This guy looks familiar. Like, you know, I'm sure maybe we had this guy but in a different outfit because I don't recognize the outfit. You know, I don't know that any of these things do anything. Look, there's a leaf on there. I mean, who knows where this box has been. Hopefully I didn't bring any, like, critters in my house in the box. That would be disgusting. Now this one, I'm going to start throwing some of these back out of the way. But this guy right here, I remember, pretty sure we had this one. And once again, you know, there's a number on there and it says copyright 2000 Mattel Incorporated. I'll have to, you know, go through the accessories and see if, you know, if I have the accessories. I have not dug into this box at all yet. More cobwebs and things. I mean, they're not in bad shape in these pieces. I should be able to sell them. I haven't decided how I'm going to sell them. If I'll put them into a group lot, put them on eBay as singles. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure that out. Obviously, this looks like a firefighter maybe. I don't know. See, look, he's got like cobwebs and stuff on them. They're a little dirty, but they're not like bad. Like this one's a little more worn. I see like dirt and debris. So far, they've all been 2000, the ones I've looked at. We're just gonna keep piling them out of the camera view. Oh, here's a girl one. I didn't know there were girl ones. I don't remember any girl ones back when my son had them. Look at, she's got like a hook on her thing. Can you shoot these out? Like, oh, look at that. It shoots out. Not very well, but it does shoot a little. Pull it out. Reel it up. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It doesn't shoot very well, like I said, but it does kind of shoot out of there. Maybe you gotta like pull the string out first and then do it. Oh yeah, that looks a little better. See? Okay, that's cool. I could play with toys for a while. Why not? I'm just gonna keep pulling characters out for now. All these different guys. Yeah, so far they're all 2000. Oh, this was 1999, so that's one of the earlier ones maybe. I don't really know when they started. This one's 2001. So they made them for at least a few years. I am starting to see some like accessories in the back. This one feels, oh, maybe this is glow in the dark. It feels kind of a rough paint on this part, on the like off whitish yellowish. I bet it's glow in the dark. I'm trying to see. 2000 again. Oh, here's another girl. Yay. And this is designed to go in her hand, I think, so she can saw some things up. See, she's got a saw. All right, the characters are piling up. I haven't counted them even to see how many there are. Now we're gonna start getting, is this part of him? Part of them? It's like a monkey. What does it say on the bottom? This might not be the Rescue Heroes. Copyright 99? I'm not sure what he is. He might be something different. He might not go with the Rescue Hero stuff. This looks like some kind of backpack attachment thing. I mean, it looks like it goes on their backpack, you know, holders that are on a lot of their backs. Like, they have these things on their backs. And this looks like it would go on it. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't go on this one, but I have no idea what it is. I don't know what for sure he does, or what the accessory does, but that's some kind of attachment, backpack attachment. I'm just making a big pile over there, and I got a mess on my table, so it came with some debris. That's okay, we'll just put it over there. We have a couple animals that I believe do go with it. I'm not sure if he's supposed to have this bone on his tail. I don't know. What is that? I don't understand. He may not be a rescue hero either. Let's see. Well, he does say 99 Mattel on him. Oh, is he for the monkey? I don't know. I mean, most of them say, like, you know, 1999 or 2000 and 2001. This one just says 99. This looks similar. Same kind of feet. But I don't see a marking in his feet. But he's got the Rescue Hero logo right there. So this one, maybe he's part of this set, but he's like a villain instead. Because he just kind of has the same like look and feel a little bit, but he doesn't have the Rescue Hero logo because maybe he's not a hero, maybe he's a villain. That could be something like that. And maybe the monkey's a villain too, like, you know, because I don't see the logo on him, but he kind of has the same plastic look and feel. I don't know. There's all sorts of like backpack accessory things. You know, I don't know what they do and who they go to, but like I said, I'll do some research at some point and kind of figure that out. I'm just going to keep pulling off these accessories out. These look like some kind of shooter things that go to some accessory. They were just wrapped around on one. Here's a scoop thing, but once again, it's a backpack, but it's a scoop. And it works with the lever. This one looks kind of familiar, like some kind of like maybe my son, went with one of the ones my son had. I don't know. I gotta stop saying I know. I don't say that too much, huh? This one, it's got some little connectors right here. So somebody's backpack holder has some connectors. And it probably makes some kind of noise. Oh, that's lighting up right there a little bit, but I feel like it's kind of faint. Yeah, I think the batteries are dead pretty much. It's probably got, yeah, there's some little batteries in there, like those little like watch battery kind of thing. You should see my big pile over here of the Rescue Hero stuff. Getting stuff out. There's a couple helmets. You know, we'll just have to figure out who they go to. Somebody's got to have it like a head that doesn't have a headset on, so this would fit on their head. Because a lot of them have like, you know, headsets on like this. And then I don't think this would fit on them. So, some kind of gun thing. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Once again, this part goes on their backpack. It says 98 on the backpack. Okay, I'm almost to the bottom of the box. Let me get out the last few accessories here. I'm working on it. Here's some kind of little arrow thing. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know what that goes to. I remember seeing something that had something like that. All right, some more accessories. This must be like a ladder kind of thing. I don't know. It's got a button here, but it's not really. Oh, there it goes. Like so they can climb up, you know, to the top of something. And it says 98 on that. Those things that shooter things. See, I think I found it. Look. I feel like a lot of this stuff is here. Like, okay, ready? Hey, it worked pretty good. All right, I have no idea what this is, but something that it's like a backpack thing again. I don't know. Ooh, a pincher thing. This just would go in their hand and over their shoulder, I think. I think that's for something else. Here's an axe and some kind of accessory. I have no idea what this is for either, but this looks like it could go on there and on there, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out. Okay. Now here's a funny thing. I think this is some game, right? I don't really know. It's got, I'm not going to take all the little discs out of there, but it's got directions. This was in the box too. Anybody want a little game? LCR, game rules. 5/28/93 from Mary. To start the game, you need 3 LCR cubes, at least 3 players, and 3 chips for each player. Coins can be used in place of chips for additional players. Okay, so you get LCR and dots on the dice, and I don't know what you have to do. Some new game that came out in 1992 from George and Company in Buffalo, New York. Oh, look at that. It's close by. So I'm not going to sit here and read the whole directions, but some kind of game that came in a tube. The LCR, George and Company, Buffalo, New York. Let's see if I can get this in there. Get it all put back together. I'm sure you probably have to try and, you know, get as many of the whatever those things are called, the money pieces and whatever. Okay, and here's the last thing. This was actually in the top of the box, but I set it aside. It was this bag, if I can find room, of like die-cast airplanes. And remember when I said I had this thing, I think, goes on this plane right here. And I don't know how it goes on there or if it glues on. I might have to glue it back on. I don't think it just pops on, but I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to set it aside. But here's the airplane. And it looks like it has some kind of like base. So these little cast iron planes. Oh, this one even says Top Gun on it. Let's see if we can like find a maker in a year or anything. I'm not seeing anything like that. There's some kind of little markings on here, but just like triangles and rectangles. Like it's not anything identifiable. I have not dug into this at all yet either, so I don't know if there's basically this bag is like ripped to shreds because, you know, every piece. Ah, here's a stand. That's what this other thing is too. It's a stand, and it says which ones go on it. Now, if I can only figure out which ones go on them. Okay, here's one that's still attached to its stand. These are kind of cool. This one says Navy on it, and it's still got the stand on it. It's F-14 Phantom II. Push that on there well so it stays. I mean, these are nice metal. Like, they're not cheapy. They're not plastic. That's cool. No, this one's got a bent nose, but I might be able to pull it back a little bit. Little camouflage jet there. We'll just be careful with that nose. I don't want to bend them too much. I mean, they got a little dirt and scuffiness on them, but they're in pretty good shape. You know, probably just somebody had them sitting in their kids' room, you know, and at some point they got rid of them. United States Air Force. There's something a little bit stuck on there, or maybe it was an old sticker. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It's missing its dome or whatever you call that, but maybe it's down here somewhere. Here's another stand. It's just different style. I see 2 or 3 of those in there. Another one in there. These are cool. These are cool. Let's see what this is. I don't really see any markings on it. I mean, it's got like the little flags like that, but this one might have broke his nose. Like, I feel like a nose piece is missing. There is like a propeller here that's kind of busted up. It's possible that like something like that went on there. But he's missing a piece of it and stuff, so I don't know if we're gonna solve that mystery or not. This one, there we go, that's better. It's just got AJ on it. It's a little smaller, but it's on the stand. This one's still got his propeller attached. It's kind of bent up, but it's there. This one's cool too. You know, I'm not it says US Air Force, you know, decal on there. I'm not an expert on planes or anything. But remember, I got this whole thing, all the Rescue Heroes and these planes for $5. I feel like there's a piece broken off on here. But if I can kind of figure out which ones had stands, there's another one of the cheapy plastic stands. You know, some of them probably did and some of them didn't. This one says Navy. The wings are a little loose, but I feel like maybe it's kind of just supposed to be that way, that they're not solidly attached. Oh, check that one out. Whoa, that's cool. No wonder they were kind of loose feeling. Alright, I think this is the last one. U.S. Navy. No, I don't know if that way any of them have other wings that move, but I don't think so. So, that's it. I think this, like, some of them you can tell they just have a smaller hole. I think they had these plastic stands under them. And some of them have a bigger spot. Like you can tell, like this one has that. And some of them, I don't think they have stands, but that's okay. All right. So this bag was totally mutilated. It just kind of got like broken open little by little because of the pokiness of the wings and nose of the airplanes and stuff. So they poked holes in it and it just kept tearing. But all that was in that one box. I don't know how many Rescue Heroes this is, but I'm going to take the camera off here so you can see it a second. Look at this pile of Rescue Heroes stuff. And then the airplanes. All that stuff in one box for $7. So I feel like that's a deal and a half. So we're going to end the video now, and I just want to say thanks for watching, everybody, and watching my goodie box that I got from the auction house of so much stuff that I can, you know, hopefully turn a little bit of a profit on. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching the Laughing Stock channel, everybody. Bye.